Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to a new rant video. Now before I get started, I just want to say that before last night, I had absolutely no intention of uploading this video. But anyway, let's cut the bullshit and get straight down to it. So last night, like any other night, before I go to bed and while I'm in bed and that, I like to watch a few YouTube videos. Because let's be honest, like I said a few weeks ago, I think, or a few vlogs ago, TV now is more or less dead. Like, Freeview's pretty shit. Given certain days and maybe one or two decent films on, that's about it. Everything now is either Netflix, YouTube, or Amazon Prime, stuff like that, you name it. You know, iPlayers, all that kind of bollocks. Everything is based on the internet. So soon people will be getting all their entertainment from the internet. That's what I believe anyway. So, you know, like I said, I'm sat there last night at about 10 o'clock, I think it is, I start this whole process of trying to watch videos on YouTube. And at first, it goes great. You know, I click a video, it loads up, I'm watching the video fine. Gets about 30 seconds or so in, and the video just stops, like, it's buffering. Now, you're probably thinking, oh, it probably just needs to buffer, Grant. Valid point. I'll give you that valid point. However, very, very rarely do I need to pause my videos on my laptop in order for them to buffer. Like, the internet is good enough, was good enough, I believe, that the videos load up and they play in a nice steady flow without needing to buffer. So I'm like, oh, okay, you know what, I'll pause it for about 5 minutes or so, see if it buffers. I do that, it buffers maybe like, say if a YouTube bar is like this long, it buffered that much. So I click play, just hoping, oh, it'll keep buffering as it's playing, you know, hopefully that's what will happen. I click play, it plays another 4 seconds, and then you get the grey YouTube screen on the video where it says, an error has occurred, please, you learn more, that kind of bollocks. I didn't read it. So I'm thinking, okay, well maybe it's my internet connection. So I hover over the little icon in the bottom right corner. That says BT, Home Hub, all the numbers or whatever, and then you have internet access. So I'm like, okay. So I click on the top page, refresh my page, see if that refreshes the video. And then I get the blank white screen instead. That says you have no internet connection. So once again, I hover over the little icon in the bottom right corner. It says I'm connected to the internet. So I'm thinking, okay, I'll tell you what, I'll just, on my laptop, click on that little icon, click disconnect from the Home Hub, and then I'll reconnect in a couple of minutes. Disconnect for about a minute, 2 minutes, something like that. Reconnect. Fine, you get the little internet icon. Okay, great, let's load up the page. No, the exact same thing happens. White screen, no internet access, says I'm connected. Try to do it again, and then the little, I guess like, warning icon in the bottom right corner, you know, it's just like, oh, you have limited access, or you're connected to the hub, but you have no internet access. So what the fuck's the point of connecting to the bloody hub? What do I need it for? Twat. Okay, so then, after that happens, because the hub right now is in Steve's room. That's like the middle of the house. It used to be just literally outside my door, the distance between maybe me and you guys right now. That's where the hub used to be. So I go up to Steve's room, I say, oh, is your internet working? And he's just like, yeah, mine's fine. And then about 30 seconds later, he says, oh no, wait, mine's cut out too. So I disconnect the hub, like from the power, unplug it for about 30 seconds. You know, which is general kind of standard time for anyone disconnect this sort of stuff. I then plug it back in and come downstairs and wait for the whole system to reboot. So when it does eventually reboot, I think, okay, let me just try to connect to it on my laptop again. Click the little internet connections, click the one I want. Does not let me connect. It says it's not a secure network for whatever reason, or it won't let me connect to it. So I'm thinking, well, it fucking is. It's literally upstairs. So I try this again, and it lets me connect. So okay, let me just refresh the internet page I was on, you know, the YouTube video. Go to do that, and it says, white screen again, no internet connection. So look at the bottom right corner. It's the same one with the little yellow warning one that says you're connected with no internet access. So I was like, what the actual fuck? So then I'm like, okay, I'll do what I was doing on my laptop before. Disconnect from the hub again, and then reconnect. So I do that, it connects back to the internet, fine. Okay, great. So I start watching this video again. I reload the video, put it back to the spot I was on. I start doing it and I get about 30 seconds in, and then the video just cuts out again, like, or just buffers for 5 to 10 minutes. So I'm thinking, are you fucking serious? Maybe it's just the video. Maybe it's just the video. So I open up a new tab. This is now my second tab I have open. Pick another YouTube video from another person I like watching. Play that. It plays 30 seconds and then the exact same process happens. It stops. I've got to disconnect. Like, what happens? And while that is happening, my other video is starting to buffer a little bit. So for the 30 seconds I've watched of this video, I've now loaded 30 seconds of my first video. Why are my videos loading 30 seconds at a fucking time, right? Is it to do with our internet? That's what the conclusion I came to, right? This process started at 10 o'clock. I didn't get to watch one YouTube video, a 5-minute video, because I know you're probably thinking, oh, it's probably a long video. You probably no, I have 2 tabs open of a 5-minute video, maybe 6. I can't remember entirely which one it was. 5-6-minute video. Took me an hour to fucking watch. Yeah, listen to that shit right around. That's our hub from last year. That shit worked absolutely fine for me, no fucking problems whatsoever. So again, this shit's still not working. I go back up to Steve and I'm like, dude, can you think of anything I can do to fucking sort this problem out? Because let's be honest, I'm not a tech guy, I'm not a computer guy. Steve knows more about that shit than I fucking do. Because he's run an internet speed test, he says it's fine, everything says it should be working fine. So he's like, I suppose you could just take your laptop into the living room. Not really the answer I was looking for, but I was like, okay, great, I'll go into the living room. Go into the living room for 20 minutes, the perfect solution. It was the perfect fucking solution for 20 minutes. So then, again, it cuts out, repeats the same fucking process as before. So I think, you know what, I'm gonna tweet BT. I fucking can't, because I can't connect to the fucking internet. So after about half an hour or so of trying to connect again, so I'm looking at my phone there to get the tweets up, I did eventually manage to tweet BT. Now, I wasn't actually expecting a reply from this because it's a little bit condescending and it was late when I sent it. I'll tell you what the tweet was. So the first tweet I sent them was about at 11:30ish, I think. And it just said, that awkward moment when you try and tweet at BT_UK about their great connection, but you can't connect to the internet. Now to me, if someone was like, if I was an internet provider and someone sent that to me, I'd just think, fuck off. Like, it's nothing. That's a nothing kind of tweet, right? It doesn't mean anything at all. It just means someone's a little bit upset if they can't connect to the internet. Obviously, I send that tweet, I get no reply. So, okay, I'll carry on working, trying to connect, disconnect sort of stuff. Another hour goes by of the same shit. In total last night, between the times of 10 p.m. and probably 3 a.m., I watched probably 10 to 12 videos. Now you're probably thinking, that's not bad for for that sort of time. Wrong. So if I'm watching 5, 6, 8-minute videos, that probably gives me about 2 hours, 2.5 hours maximum. I'm not adding up in my head, I just feel like that's what it'll be. So that means I've got another 2.5 hours there of absolutely fucking nothing. So where did that time go? Trying to connect to the fucking internet. So at about, I think this was now maybe midnight, half midnight, something like that, maybe even 1 o'clock, I tweeted BT again. Because they are our internet provider, okay? And when we got them, I was happy with Virgin because it was right outside my room. This year, however, we went to BT because last year everyone else in my house had problems with Virgin Media. And I'm fine with that. If they've all got problems, there's no point in only one of us getting good internet. We should do it on a fair basis. Steve and everyone told me, okay, no, it's fine. Your internet won't be affected. You'll still get good internet, blah, 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 blah. I was like, okay, well, great. If it helps everyone else, let's fucking do it. From day fucking one, it's never been great with me. So if I was to compare it to the Virgin one, say Virgin Media, I would have probably given maybe an 8 or a 9 out of 10 for their internet quality to me last year. Day one of getting BT, I would have probably given it maybe a 7. Because it was okay at first, not amazing, but it still did its job. So I was fine with it. I was like, okay, it's a little bit slower, but I can cope with that. I'm not trying to fucking download shit tons of music, or I'm not trying to upload shit every single day. I'm fine with that. And then it's progressively gotten worse until last night, when I would say it probably hit the mark of negative fucking 12. Like, the service they provided last night was fucking dreadful. It's like you would not accept it from a shop. Like, say if you're in a shop and you put something down on a till, you want to buy it. Internet. The guy then takes your money, so you've then paid for it, and takes the shit back from you. Ladies and gentlemen, what did BT do to me last night? It's fucking theft technically. If I'm paying you money for internet, I expect to receive internet. Last night, however, I think all I received was fucking high blood pressure. Like, BT, why don't you just bend me over a fucking table? It'll be a lot less painful and a lot fucking cheaper. Trust me. I won't pay for that shit. What are you doing, you twats? I'm out in the living room. Still not working, so I tweet them again. And the second tweet I sent them, which I was not expecting a response from, was just me saying, I feel like I'm being ass fucked by @BT_UK right now. Now me personally, I just found that funny, because I was being ass fucked by BT at the time. In fact, I was today when I woke up, when I connect my laptop, the fucking thing's instantly not connected. Luckily though, today it just literally one click and it connected fine. But what the fuck is so, like, what? It's not like I even had a lot of shit open. It's not like a lot of shit of mine was slowing down the internet or stopping you from connecting, as far as I'm aware. I did nothing wrong as opposed to any other day, and yet last night I had fucking, like, no internet for the majority of me trying to watch videos. Why the fuck did that happen? I'm paying for a service and not being given it. If you do that anywhere else, someone says, oh yeah, pay me for this, I'll give it to you, and then runs off with your fucking money, you'd fucking knock them out, wouldn't you? But luckily though, like I said, today the internet is working, or at least for now. Watch me go and upload this and it not fucking work. Oh, I'll be pissed if that happens. But anyway, I feel like that is the rant over. Until of course it happens again, then we'll be back with part fucking 2. But no, yeah, that's it. I just wanted to get it off my chest, because like I said before last night, I didn't want to record, I had no intention of recording that, but it wound me up so fucking much that I just had to get it out. But yeah, like I said, that is it. I'll probably be back in a few days with a new vlog. So until then, just remember to be happy, stay true to yourselves, and make tomorrow better than yesterday. Peace out, you guys.